are you familiar with the old samurai named Miyamoto Musashi? By chance, the Book of Five Rings.
Mm-mm.
So there's a quote in his book, and it's a great quote because like at first I've read it. I read that book so long ago, and I read the quote, and it stuck with me. The quote is, "Once you see the way broadly, you'll see it in all things." And so, what that means to me is like with boxing now, I see boxing everywhere, in like all aspects, like all situations, just different things that are boxing specific, but you can apply them to other parts of life. So like,
Yeah.
hey, right now I need to be aggressive. I need to take this moment, and if I don't, I'm gonna lose it. So that's helpful in almost any situation.
Yeah, you can apply that in a lot of different ways.
Right, or even to like, I can't be aggressive right now. I got to get out of this situation. It's bad.
Yeah.
And I heard it called head fake learning one time, which I think is really good.
I think I have heard that.
So it's like when I send my 10-year-old to football practice, I could give less of a shit if he learns how to throw a perfect spiral. But if he can learn how to work with a team, if he can learn how to fit into a role, work well with others, that's huge lifelong skills that apply to almost any situation. So that's my favorite part about boxing.
It's kind of the almost the
Like,
life lessons
yeah,
you kind of learn or
exactly.
been able to apply. That's interesting. Yeah, I like that quote too. How did it go again? It was
Once you see the way broadly, you'll see it in all things.
That's interesting. So did you ever get a similar feeling then with, because I know for me that makes a lot of sense because I relate so many things, and I've honestly had to work to stop doing it on this podcast with basketball, where like people will say things and I'm like, oh dude, that's just like that. But I see it like the same way you're talking about how you see things with boxing. It's the same thing with basketball. I feel like when you in anything, maybe
the prism that you see things through.
Yeah, and it's like, and you know, if there's ever been anything for people that don't, maybe you're not into sports or whatever, I think sports is a really easy way to be able to learn lessons, and then you kind of can step back and apply them to life. But maybe other things that you've been really passionate about, if there's ever, you know, something you really devoted a lot of your time to, I think when you get to a certain level of expertise, and it doesn't have to be crazy, but you've just dedicated a lot of time to it, then you start to see it that way, where it's
you
like,
get like a level of understanding.
Yeah,
like that's like cool thing about understanding. Like you don't just reach a certain point where you just get something. It's always like a deeper spiral. There's another layer to get to.
It's ongoing. You're
forever.
Still understanding it.
Right.
Like you're not, like if I understand a certain math equation, like I can continuously test that understanding and continuously apply it.
Like even I'm sure Michael Jordan still learns new things about basketball. Like to this day, I'm sure he still does.
Oh, he probably talks mad shit about it, but yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. That's great. Yeah, especially too, I'm sure with him watching people like Steph Curry and stuff like that, like just shake up the game. And I just watched this documentary on YouTube. It was like a 20-minute video or something like that about you know, is the 3-pointer breaking the NBA right now?
Maybe.
Yeah, but like they were trying to like come up with solutions, and there's
all
really
super
not
teams breaking it.
Well, yeah, there's really not a good solution, because like if you add a 4-point line, it'll just eventually phase.
Yeah.
It'll do the same thing, and if you move the 3-point line back, it'll fix the problem for like a year, and then everyone will be used to it, and so it's not really a problem.
I think like defenses will get that, like they'll figure out how to guard the 3-point line and be like, all right, we're dunking now again.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now with the NBA, with like, as someone who when I play defense on somebody, if I know that they can shoot, I'm just not. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm gonna force you to the rim. Like how you have to do that, I guess, when you're guarding guys like Steph Curry that can shoot it no matter what. You have to play so overly aggressive up here that it's okay if he blows by you. You know, it's okay if he gets to the rim, but you have to have somebody there. You have to have a scheme that's there in order to set that up. But no, dude, I really like that you know, applying things that you've learned in boxing to other aspects of your life. Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety, or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Do it.